Go forth and kill them all.
Well, go on, is your humble host. Hey, shout out to my girl Pink Book Lessons. Boy, when I tell you what it rains, it pours, huh? The Chris Brown Brawl. I bet. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this work.
And here we go.
Breezy got traffic backed up a whole 30 minutes out of New Orleans.
If you were anywhere near New Orleans on the night of Chris Brown's Breezy Bowl Stadium tour, you definitely felt it. Traffic backed up for miles, the Superdome was packed to the ceiling. This wasn't just another concert. This was the finale of one of the biggest tours of 2025. Top 2 hands down, the numbers don't lie.
So the Breezy Bowl is officially over. I had such a great time, Chris Brown. In Detroit, night 2, our show was fantastic, but the tour in total was phenomenal.
And they did their thing out in the crowd. All right, let's get it.
So proud of you selling out those stadiums. We knew that you could do it. You made your own Super Bowl, and you deserve it. 20 years worth of greatness.
This tour moved like a Super Bowl. Sold out stadiums, not arenas. And don't get it twisted, those tickets weren't $25 either. You know, like they trick y'all thinking some of your faves out here selling out arenas and stadiums. But you see tickets literally being given away at $20. Nah, not Chris Brown. No suites start at like $140 a seat, mostly filled with women, and they found the money to go.
Man, so let's say Chris Brown just hit a new career milestone. He ranked #1 on Billboard's monthly box score chart. It says Breezy Bowl tour racked up nearly $97 million in just 14 shows. I ain't gonna lie, dude out here going crazy. Almost $100 million in just 14 shows is insane. I see exactly why he out here performing doing shows so much. No matter how many shows he do, women still gonna show up for him.
Chris Brown is an amazing performer. And the fact that he idolizes Michael Jackson, cool. However, let's talk about what was going on in the crowd. Let's get to that.
So in this report during the tour, they focused on just 14 shows where the tour grossed $97 million. And by the end, the final numbers are projected to be around $300 million total. The most successful tour of 2025, right behind Beyonce, whose Cowboy Carter tour brought in over $400 million. But when the lights hit and Chris Brown performed his song Strip, things went left.
And here we go.
A brawl broke out right in the crowd, weed flying, drinks spilling, security rushing in like 20 minutes later. I don't know what started this fight. All I know is it was like one girl against 20 girls. 20v1 at Breezy Bowl is wild. But they got to tussling and hit the woman with their purses, punching the girl right in the face. It was totally out of control, 100% out of order. And when security finally got over there to get these flamingos off of this woman, all the women involved were kicked out the building.
Get the stepping!
Yeah, they all had to go back home to the Ninth Ward somewhere. I just really want to know what started this. Because at this point, nobody knows. How y'all paid all that money for those tickets and started fighting the audience?
I just want to know why did it take all of those girls to jump on one? Can we highlight that?
To get in the building, you're paying at least $140 to $150. These girls dropped $1,000 to $1,300 for meet and greets backstage to take pictures. So yeah, I just want to know what in the world happened to spend all this time and money buying clothes, doing hair, getting ready for this concert, paying buku money to park because parking not cheap either, doing all this to get in there only to start fighting another woman, and all y'all getting tossed out the door. It's wild too because this wasn't even the first fight of the tour. It's been a few arguments at the other shows.
I'm so happy to be sharing the same stage with him.
I want you guys to pay attention right there. That's the problem.
See, here's where the bullshit comes into play. I'm a girl's girl. The sisterhood, the sister code. But yet, y'all acting like some motherfucking fools. Embarrassing yourself. Acting an ass. At a concert that you paid money for. Not only you embarrassing yourself, but you are embarrassing others that are around you. I'm here on the West Coast and I'm hearing the shit. But this is what happens when you have modern feminists spider monkey, porch monkey, okay? This is what you have when you get modern feminists, mop bucket, 99-cent pirates, mud puppies in your establishment that don't know how to act. Modern feminist moon crickets that don't know how to act in public spaces, in public places.
Y'all heard it.
Michael Jackson. He's the greatest. My brother, I appreciate you, though. Thank you so much for coming.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. You can save £200 per person. That's about £50 for a family of 4.
But looking at it, it wasn't just New Orleans with all this fighting down to the concert. You have folks supporting women down there fighting to the Raleigh concert. I heard DC and even Orlando. I don't know, maybe Crime Hills came out that night. Yeah.
Let's talk about it though. Men know how to act in public spaces and in public places. Men don't be doing this shit. All y'all female testosterone, all y'all female weaves and eyelashes and booty juice and coochie juice and all that musty, dusty, crusty, y'all don't know how to act. Y'all be carrying out acting like a fool. I swear to beans. And when the smoke settles, the situation is code 4, and you start looking at those who were involved, Black women.
The folks from Pine Hills in Orlando, aka the infamous Crime Hills. But New Orleans, just like Orlando, got physical. I have to say it was worse because they had like a whole brawl at the New Orleans show, and that's why like 15, 20 women got kicked out. So yeah, I got a few questions. Why did all them girls jump on one person? That's crazy. And obviously that girl was alone or all her friends hate her. I don't know what's going on there. Chris Brown don't even make fight music, but they found a way to turn Breezy Bowl into the Breezy Brawl.
Fight broke out at a Chris Brown concert, so you had these joints fighting at Chris Brown's concert, right? I believe it was a concert out in New Orleans at the Superdome. Boy, these joints out there fighting the crowd on who Chris Brown was looking at.
Called me up on stage. No, bitch, he called me on stage. No, he was looking this way, and when he went like this, he meant it to me. No, bitch, he meant it to me. Really? For real? This what y'all doing? I guarantee you none of y'all ain't got no damn man. I guarantee you it be y'all that be on social media talking about a man gotta drop $200, $500 on the first date. Man gotta pay my bills. I bet you that right there, that's y'all. Y'all the one acting like that. That's why y'all sorry asses got kicked out. Punk motherfuckers.
I thought y'all went to a Chris Brown concert to get on, not punched on. So you had them joints basically getting it in at Chris Brown's concert, having that fight break out at his concert, man. Y'all need to chill. It's supposed to be a Chris Brown concert, not a NBA Youngboy concert. That's what we expected, the NBA Youngboy concert.
I have to agree. He said people expect stuff like this to happen at the NBA Youngboy concert, not Chris Brown. Which is funny because NBA Youngboy, he's performing in the same city. He'll be in New Orleans too, just a couple of days after Chris Brown.
Ass is gonna be right here waiting so that we can do some content. Cause some shit gonna go down. Somebody gonna fuck up.
Look at how they showed out at Chris Brown's show. I mean, showed their complete behind. Literally. I'm not even gonna get into that part though.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell was y'all thinking? Tearing it down at our man concert. I mean, like, we already know there's our men, but ain't no way that y'all was doing all that in the New Orleans concert.
She must be from the South. I can hear it. Large number of women, I'm a call it, a large number of women, mainly Black women, do not know how to fucking act. It's all fun and jokes. But for real, that's very low class. And it took several of y'all to beat up one. That should show the character of y'all. Y'all must Y'all must ain't got no damn hands. I can imagine that one. I bet you she was tagging some of y'all asses. But this is how it always has been with black women. Hating on each other. Hell, y'all will hate on another race of women. Certain type of black women will hate on themselves and will hate on others.
Then y'all jumped the lady. One lady. What? For what? Girl, then he was singing, I just wanna see you strip right now, cause it's late, and I just wanna see you strip.
The fuck you saying? You was talking good at first, and then you start doing all that yin yang yang and yin. Yeah, you can cut that out.
And y'all tearing it down, jumping the lady. For what? Then I just seen a comment where they was tearing it down in DC. Baby, why is we tearing it down at Chris Brown concert? It ain't like he's singing no damn fight songs.
Hey, look here. TMZ just reported that there was a brawl at the Chris Brown concert last night in New Orleans. Who was the young ladies? Y'all need to come front and center. Give us your count of what happened last night. I need the defendant and the plaintiff.
Why it look like she fiddling around with a box of donuts sitting on her lap? She's trying to be as one of them people that got boxes of donuts. And she fiddling around trying to get the right donut, looking for the right donut so she can eat the donut while she make her talking points.
You, who was in your seat? We want to know. I want to know.
But the show didn't stop there. Chris kept going, mic on, energy unmatched. This is what separates real performers from the rest. Chris Brown came up in an era where artist development still existed, when you had to sing, dance, and entertain at the same time. Same reason Beyonce gives flawless shows. They both study professionals from back in the day, like James Brown, Michael Jackson, and it shows.
I went and seen Chris Brown last night. And you see the videos of him like flying around people's stadium, but like you don't really get it until you see it in person.
One thing I do give Chris Brown, he got good stage presence, and he's an amazing performer.
That man on another level. Chris Brown is on another level. I'm so sorry. He's on another level.
He wasn't just walking the stage. He was flying around stadiums at 70 miles per hour. His viral dance that took over TikTok this year also helped and served as organic promo. Fans were doing it live in the stands while he performed. The ones who actually came to have a good time and not fight. And somebody tell me what's up with this one right here in New Orleans. Sexy Red popped up at a Chris Brown show. That's her second time to pop out in New Orleans on somebody else's tour. She was at the Drake's New Orleans stop back in 2024, and now Chris Brown in 2025. Like, what's going on? It's like they say, we're going to New Orleans, let's bring her. Had his chaos. They made TMZ. But in true Chris Brown fashion, he still delivered one of the best live performances of the year. $300 million gross, stadiums, mic on. As one of the last real performers left, you gotta give it to him.
Shout out to my man Chris Breezy. Keep doing what you're doing, King. You're doing an amazing job. And for everyone else, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Right back at your boy. Stop playing.